Alright, so let's say I got 8 minutes and 19 seconds to say this, right? Here go my thing. So I'm just watching Beau Fit. I love Beau. I don't say nothing wrong about Beau. Beau was talking about President Trump. I keep seeing something in my head. This is what I'm seeing, right? I'm seeing two sides of things. We got Trump, who portrays the role of America, right? Like old school America. You know what I mean? The people who fought for freedom were being pressured with incarceration and slavery and whatnot because they weren't playing by the rules in their homeland, and they ended up coming over here and, you know, creating something for themselves. And the people from their homeland, the money powers, came over here and started wreaking havoc because you weren't free over there like that, and you're not gonna have the freedom over here. Because if I give you the freedom over here, then the people back home will think they can change something, and that's not gonna happen. There's a way of life that's been going on for a long time, and it's not gonna stop. All right. So anyway, because I got 8 minutes, you got Trump, who, to me, in my opinion, which everybody got one, don't beat me up on here if y'all do, oh well, at least you're paying attention. You got Trump, who portrays that America, right? Then you got Bidden, right? And don't kill me on her name, Kamala Harris. They're new school, in a sense. And they're new school because, I mean, first off, think about it. I'm not gonna try and get too far into detail. Maybe one day I'll make a video about that. But the mere idea of Bidden and Kamala, male and female, in the White House, right, screams New Age. The mere idea of black and white, as we call it, right, being together, screams New Age, right? We just had a black president before we had Trump, quote unquote, black president before we had Trump. And I'll get into that one another time too, maybe. We'll see how y'all do on this one. So this is what I'm feeling. If Trump does not win the election, we're moving further into the future, meaning the digital age will continue to thrive forward, meaning the job market will continue to decrease, not meaning companies will shut down, they will automate, because it's the thing that makes sense for any business. I like business, and I feel like if I can do everything totally automated and not have to pay out so much money, and I can, you know, reap more revenue, even if I sold less. Come on, man, who don't want to do that? Which one of you looking at this honestly don't want to do that? You might say you don't want to do it, but that's not true. After you start seeing the money you pay out and your competitor don't have to pay out because they use AI and automated systems, you're going to want some of that money because you got kids and you got family and you got something and somebody that you love and some things that they want if you don't want it yourself. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if our president does pass, or something does happen, or something was to happen, then perhaps that would be the death of the America as we know it. I think right now they're showing us the choice through politics, if that makes sense. I believe it does. It's like they want you to see that the old way is funny, it's old, it's outdated, and it needs to be gotten rid of. And Obama said it, I didn't say it, I'm just quoting his words exactly. It's old, it's outdated, and it needs to be gotten rid of. Now, I do not totally agree with this. I believe there are some things that can be changed, but I think the things that are being changed are not necessarily the right ones. However, I'm not perfect on right and wrong, so I really couldn't tell you. It's just my opinion. I guess we'll see what happens. I know we're all afraid of change at times because we don't know what change will bring. Even though we all beg for change, the majority of us understand that if we saw this change, we wouldn't really know whether to be happy or afraid. Because who's to say the change would be good? I know all throughout history, things have changed. And it seems as a people, we've pretty much gotten along with whatever change that came about, be it the reign of gods, or kings, or queens, or presidents and governors and elected officials. No matter what, there were people who praised them, and no matter what, there were people who despised them. I guess that's the one change that never occurs. is that feeling of indifference between the ones who say and get to have a vote and the ones who are made to feel like they have a vote. I don't know. Anyway, my time is almost up, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful whatever day. Let's just hope and pray that Trump gets better so we can have as much of a fair electoral vote as possible for 2020. Thank you for watching. This has been my 2 pennies. I'm your boy AD.